Guys, I just made £500 on the casino.
Wow. Tapping a button
Huh?
for 2 days. That's more money per hour.
Not even a full 2 days. Like, I've been doing like maybe 2 or 3 hours a day.
Damn. Damn. Okay, send me the link. Hey guys, I'm AJ.
I'm Shanique.
I'm Tazi.
So in 2018, we quit our jobs to travel the world and live a freedom lifestyle.
We wanted to share our journey with you.
So welcome to the family.
Hey family, welcome back. It's Shanique from FroFamilyTravels and we're here with another video. Today I want to talk to you about matched betting. Now, if you've been following me for any length of time, then you know I like to consider myself a little bit of a side hustle queen, and one of the ways that I've made money online is matched betting. I haven't talked about match betting in a while because it's actually something that you can only do while in the UK, and of course we've spent a significant part of our time traveling around the world as digital nomads. But as we've been back in the UK for most of this year, we decided it was a good opportunity for me to get back into match betting, because when we did it the first time around, we learned about match betting a few months before we became digital nomads. So I was able to make like nearly £2,000 doing it, but I didn't get to continue because you can't do it from abroad. So I'm here now. I'm here in London and I'm like, who doesn't need some extra money? So I've been match betting and been doing quite well with it again. So I've been sharing about it in our community, on our socials, and you guys have had some questions, and I said I was going to record. I do have an earlier video I did about this, but things have changed slightly. So I said I would do another full breakdown on match betting, and I'm actually going to walk you through it step by step and show you how to do it because I couldn't do that last time. All right, so let's start at the very beginning. What is match betting? I'm going to actually read from this definition. This is on Wikipedia, but it is accurate. All right, so it says that match betting, also known as back bet matching, lay bet matching, or double betting, is a betting technique employed by individuals to profit from free bets and incentives offered by bookmakers. Its proponents considered it risk-free in theory-based probability. All right, so what does that mean? So with match betting, we are essentially using mostly sporting events to make money online. And the way that we do that is we have to make two bets and we have to take advantage of the incentives offered by bookmakers. So let's give the quick example of William Hill, who majority of you should have heard of. They're a bookmaker, and I go on to William Hill and there is a match with Arsenal versus Tottenham happening tomorrow. So what the bookmakers will often do is they will offer an incentive to entice you to come and bet with them, and all bookmakers do this because they want you to spend money. So William Hill might have an offer on, for example, of when you bet £10 with us, we'll give you a free £10. And with match betting, what we're going to do is take advantage of that free £10, right? But in order to unlock that free £10, we need to bet £10 first, right? So we're going to do that. We're going to bet £10 with William Hill, and doesn't matter whether they win or lose. We don't need to be interested in sports. We don't care whether they win or lose. It actually doesn't matter. The main thing is we've carried out that first bet. We call it the initial bet, to unlock the free £10. So let's say Arsenal win, we put down a bet for Arsenal to win, and we actually have to put the bet down in 2 places to minimize the loss, any loss that we might make. And we lay that bet. So the first bet we do with William Hill, it's called the back bet, and we place that, say £10 with William Hill, and we have to place a lay bet, which is like an opposite bet. So let's say William Hill, we put a bet down for Arsenal to win. Then we use in what we call an exchange to put down our lay bet, which is like the opposite for Arsenal to not win. And we use an exchange market. At the moment, the exchange I'm using is called Smarkets. I think I'm using Smarkets, or Matchbook. 2. Sometimes I use more than one. So Matchbook or Smarkets is usually the one that I use. And we will put down an opposite bet for Arsenal to not win. So if Arsenal draws or if Arsenal loses, either way, it doesn't matter. I've lost a tiny amount of money. There is a calculator that helps you with all of this, and I'll tell you a bit more and show you how that works soon. So you might lose a tiny amount of money. You put down £10, maybe you lose about 15 pence, but you're going to make it back. So the match happens. Arsenal have won or lost, like I said, it doesn't matter. You've made your minimal loss of, say, like 15 pence. But most importantly, now we have unlocked that free bet from William Hill. And so now we're going to do the same thing again. But this time we're going to use the free money from William Hill. They will put money into your account, and we're going to use that. And this time we're going to change the odds. First time we put low odds to minimize the risk of losing that small amount of money, and now we're going to use really high odds. So we're going to look for matches where the odds are, say, 5 or above. And we're going to look for another match and say it would be Chelsea versus Man U for the following day. And again, we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to book with William Hill, but now we're using the free money. And then we're going to lay that bet. So we've done the back bet with William Hill. We're going to lay that bet with Smarkets again, or Matchbook. And we're going to do the same thing for the team to not to win, or, you know, whatever the opposite result is. And we do that with Smarkets. But this time, because we're playing with free money, we get to keep that money. It doesn't matter, again, what the result is. We get to keep that money. And when they give you a free bet, say of £10, usually you can expect to keep about 75% of the free amount of money you were given. So if we were given £10, then we would normally expect to keep around £7.50 of that free bet. That is it, essentially, in a nutshell. That is match betting. So William Hill, we've made £7.50, let's say, with William Hill. That is one bookmaker. There are hundreds of bookmakers where you can do the same thing over and over again with, but they all have different incentives and different offers. So some will be like, bet £10 and we'll give you a free 5. Some are bet £50 and we'll give you a free £30, and we'll give you free spins in the casino. There's all kinds. Some will be like, if this team loses, we'll give you money back. There's so many different types of offers that you can put down. And thankfully, there is an awesome, handy platform that helps us to do all of this. We don't have to work out, how much have I got to put down in William Hill and how much have I got to put down on Smarkets? No, there is a fantastic platform that we use that does all the calculations for us. It literally tells us step by step how to do this as well. When I first started match betting and using this company to do all of my bets, it was still great. They give you step by step videos. They literally walk you through and hold your hand through it all, and it was wonderful. But obviously, like I said, we've gone away and come back, and I've signed up again with their platform, and it is like 10 times easier than when I was doing it like 7 years ago. It is just seamless. It is so easy. They literally take out all the hard work for you. They're literally like, click here and it will go to the specific link that you need to go to. And it's like, copy this amount, place this here. And with the lay bets that we have to do, They literally do that for you. Just click here and they put the bet down for you as well. Literally, they hold your hand for it all. And that platform is called Outplayed. I will leave their link in the bottom of this video so you can sign up. When you sign up and you use, I am an affiliate, when you sign up using my link, you will get access to their free trial. So it is a paid platform, but guys, like, when you see the amount of money that you can make, it is absolutely worth signing up. And like I said, you get a free trial. So they show you how to make money on 2 different platforms first, so you can test it out for yourself, and then you move over only if you want to. All right. So I wrote down kind of some kind of typical questions and things that come up when it comes to match betting. I'm going to show you, because when I did it first time, like, I've done like majority of the bookmakers that's possible, but there's been new bookmakers over the years. So thankfully, I've been able to do some new ones. So I've got a new bookmaker that I've just signed up to, and I thought I'd take that as an opportunity to screen record me actually placing the bets and using Outplayed and showing you how they hold your hand through the whole system as well, so you can see how I make that money. So with match betting, we are talking about mostly risk-free gambling. It is technically classed as gambling. The good thing about that means that it is not taxable income. So any income that you make from match betting, you do not have to pay any tax on it. Usually when you're making money online, you have to declare that to HMRC. But with gambling, we don't declare that to HMRC because it's risky, right? But this is strategic gambling. As long as you follow the steps, the calculator is never wrong. As long as you follow the steps, as long as you put the money in the right places, you shouldn't lose. Have I lost money? Yes, I have lost money, but I can literally tell you that every single time that I have lost money match betting, it has been completely my fault. I lost money the other day, can't lie. Like, I lost about £10, and I could kick myself. Like, it was completely human error. I just was not focused at all. I was distracted at the time, lost £10, right? But made it back, like, by the following day. Like, it's if you do it wrong, then yes, you will lose money. So you do have to be focused, but it doesn't take long at all. Like, literally with even just like 1 or 2 hours every week, you could be making hundreds of pounds. Okay, so when I first started match betting, within 6 weeks, I made about £600. And like I said, I did it for maybe about 3 months when we first started traveling. And in that period made between like £1,500 and £2,000, I think. So that was a nice load of a nice chunk of money that was added to our travel pot. But I was so sad when we had to leave. Like, the majority of these, you have to be based in the UK, so we couldn't do it abroad. But I'm so glad that I've been able to continue it now that we're back. Okay, so first question I've got that people usually ask is it gambling? Technically, yes, it is labelled as gambling. However, we call it strategic gambling because it's not just, I'm going to put £10 down here and just hope that Arsenal wins. That's very high risk. You've got a 33% chance that Arsenal might win. They might win, they might draw, they might lose. There's 3 different outcomes with that result, right? With that match. Very high risk, high probability that you're going to lose your money. With match betting, it is strategic betting. So we are using the platform to cover all the bases. So it doesn't matter if Arsenal wins, loses, or draws. We're going to make money as long as you use the system. Is it legal? People are like, surely the bookmakers don't like this because you're taking advantage of their systems, right? No, they don't like it. They know that it happens. They are aware that it happens, but it is legal. It's perfectly legal. We're not doing anything wrong. We're just using the system to our advantage. So I will say that if you decide to do this and you do run into any difficulties, And let's say sometimes you have to like contact the bookmakers to unlock free bets. For example, do not tell them that you are match betting. If you tell the platform that you're trying to get the free bets from, that you are match betting, they will block you and they will like gub you. Gubbing is like they remove your privileges. They will block you or they will gub you and you won't be able to make any money from that platform. So you don't tell the platforms that you're doing it, but it's perfectly legal. Like if you go onto like The Guardian, The Independent, kind of, you know, all of the big name newspapers have written about match betting and how you can make money from it. I'll drop some links in the description again so you can read those and see that there are people like legitimately doing this. How much money can you make? How long is a piece of string? Yeah, it's really hard to say how much you could make. Depending on how much money you have available. You need to make sure that you always have some money in your pot in order to keep playing bets. If you only do one bet a day and you know the bookmaker is only asking you for £10, it's not so much. But there are some bets that are more amounts of money. It's like bet £100 and you unlock a free £100. So you've got to have £100 available. And then in the exchange, you have to have even more money available in case it loses in on that side, because you're going to make the win in the bookmaker, right? So we have to make sure we always have money available on both sides. So basically, how quickly do you want to get free? Do you want to make like £500 in a month? Then you need to have a bit more money. If you're okay with like, I'll just want to make £10 a week, then you don't need to have that much money available. The platform does cost. I think after the trial, depends on what level you sign up at. There's different levels. Depending on which level you sign up will determine how much you have to pay. But I believe at the most basic level, it's like between £20 and £25 a month. But like I said, if you're, you know, kind of making £7.50 minimum on a platform, and like I said, there's hundreds. I'm just doing a quick calculation. Like if every, and it's not this because they're all different, but if every platform gave you like a free £10 bet, you would make £750. I think it's worth paying £25 a month for that. You know, if you're going to make say £200-300 in a month, it's totally worth it. There are different levels because it's not just sports betting that we can do as well. There's also casino offers. And in order to unlock like the higher casino offers, they have a pro version as well. That's what I'm signed up to. Signed up to the pro because I do casino offers as well. And that is £50. I pay £50 a month at the moment. But I'm making so much more than that. So it's still worth it. I literally did a casino offer the other day. I'll try and screenshot. I think I took a video as well. I'll insert the video. I made like £500. I forgot. It's been so long ago. I did it. It was a couple months ago. I made like £500 on one casino offer. Like, and I think you only had to bet like £20, and you got like 50 free spins or something on a casino. And I was like in shock. That's the most I've ever won on a casino offers. I'm just showing you the £99 I have in there right now. That's cash balance. Shows you, look. Casino bonus, £99. Let's keep going.
Just in the bonus was 600 and something.
Yeah. I was just showing that the casino bonus was there. And it shows you, I'll go to the tablet, I'll refresh this screen. It shows you done 99.83% of the wagering so far.
God damn.
Where's my mouse? Oh my god.
Wow. Wow. What?
Oh my god.
Withdraw now.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
2 days. Withdraw now.
Guys, I just made £500 on the casino.
Wow. Tapping a button
Huh?
for 2 days. That's more money per hour.
Not even a full 2 days. Like, I've been doing like maybe 2 or 3 hours a day.
Damn. Okay, send me the link.
I never used to do casino offers like the first time round because I never really made any money. They're a bit more, some are risk free and some do have some risk. And I was losing a bit of money on it. So I was like, I'm not going to do casino. But this one came up and I'm like, let me just try it. And I made like £500 profit. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. So that was cool. Yeah, so it's worth paying for the platform, and everything that they do for you like is mind-blowing. So they absolutely deserve to get my coins every single month. Covered how much can you make. So you have like all these initial bets as well, with all these bookmakers, but it's not just the one time. Like once they've got your money, they want you to keep spending more money, so they will often give you bets like every week, like offers every week. So once you've gone through all those initial bets, and like I said, I've done majority of them now, so I'm kind of like on the initial offers, my profit amount is dwindling a little bit. But then what you get to do, like let's say you've done 100 bets on the initial offers, you then move over to what we call reloads. So like I said, that's the bookmakers trying to keep you coming back, and some of them every single week they're giving you free offers. And so on Outplayed, they literally have a reload section, and they're literally like, these are the companies that give you free money every single week, and every single week we guaranteed you can basically take advantage of all of those free offers, and that's how you make profit on a consistent basis. Inside the platform, like they have a forum, really great forum as well, and they have a Facebook page which is really handy. I'm on their Facebook page, their Facebook group, sorry, which is really, really helpful, and people showing you like how they're making their profits. Like they've got graphs and stuff that you can utilize, because on the platform you can keep track of how much profit you're making as well. What was I going to say? Yeah, on the platform there are some people that are making like £1,000, £2,000 every single month. Now, in order to make that amount of money, you do have to have quite a big and significant bankroll. Like some people will have like £1,000 spare that they purely use for match betting. Like they always like, I would say my bankroll at the moment is probably about £300 or £400. Like I know that I set up dedicate, like I have a Monzo card that I've set up dedicated to match betting, because otherwise it like there's money going in and out of your accounts all the time. It's a really good idea to have a separate bank account set up. So I have a specific pot of money in my Monzo and a dedicated virtual card for match betting. And that's most of the time where I will spend my match betting money. And I know that right now there's about £110 in that pot. I also know that on Matchbook, I have £144 sitting in Matchbook right now. I know that in Smarkets, because I'm waiting for some bets to settle at the moment, I know that in Smarkets there's about £150 sitting at the moment. So there is always money in lots of different places. We call this your bankroll. You need to have the more bets you're making and the more profits you want to make, you need to increase your bankroll, and which should be easy enough to do as long as you keep making more money with them. So some people have like £1,000 to £2,000 bankroll just sitting at any one time. Because like for me, like I'm not that dedicated with it, but some people are. But for me, like I said, I've got about £300-400 that's sitting in my bankroll at the moment. So that limits how many bets I can do at a time. So normally I will do maybe like 2 bets a day, roughly, with the bankroll that I have. That's about how much money, two to 3 bets a day, I can kind of play around with and use that £300 and like move it around to make more money. So yeah, that will determine like how much money you can bring in. But it is absolutely possible to make like £1,000 a month, £2,000 a month. I've seen people that are like, in a year they've made like 15,000, 20,000 over 2 years. Like, people have paid off mortgages, gone on holidays, purchased cars using match betting. It is absolutely possible. What else? Is it legal? Yeah, it's gambling. It's just gambling. So yeah, it's legal. Talked about, is it taxed? And we talked about, can you lose? I think that is kind of majority of the questions that I usually get about match. Yeah, how can you make even more money with match betting, with Outplayed? Doing what I'm doing. If you have signed up to match betting and it is working for you, tell everybody about it. Become an affiliate with Outplayed and they will pay you for every person who signs up. They have a couple of ways you can do this. They have a like refer and earn, and I think they'll like pay you like £20 for every person that signs up under you or something. Or you can officially become an affiliate and you just share that you have a website or a blog or some way of sharing your individual link. They give you a personalized link that you use and you share that with people, and it's tracked, and anyone who signs up using your specific link, you will get paid. So that is another way that I started to make income from match betting, especially like when we moved abroad, because I couldn't actually do it anymore. So all I was doing was sharing with other people that it's possible. And it varies, but yeah, like at a good time, like I'm making like £200 to £300 a month just as an affiliate for Outplayed. So that's another way that you can make money, is make videos like this one, tell people about it, because a lot of people still don't know about match betting, and it's such an easy way to make money online if you're living in the UK. So sharing is caring, and you could be getting paid for it. So what I will do is I will now take you through Outplayed and show you the platform and what it looks like, and I'm gonna do an actual bet with you so you can see how I match bet. Alright, family, so let me show you what this actually looks like. I'm gonna actually do a bet here with you so you can see what it looks like. I'm going to show you the Outplayed platform and exactly how I win money match betting. So this is the offer that I'm going to be doing. The bookmaker is called Vickers, and you can see they have a welcome offer of bet £10 and you get £10 when you register, right? So you've got to deposit the money into your account. You've got to bet a minimum of £10 with minimum odds of 2, and then you will get a free £10 bet. Okay, so I need to log in that I have here. Oh, okay, they're saying I need to verify my account. Let me do that. Okay, right, so now we are inside Vickers, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Outplayed, and here it's telling me, yeah, so sign up, deposit £10 with Vickers. I think, yep, I've already done that. Hold on, let me just move this tab. All right. Yep, so you can see over here, it says my balance is £10. So we've done that. So can you see it's literally like step by step. This is the Outplayed platform. And what I'm first going to do is let me show you the Outplayed platform. All right, so we are on sportsbook sign ups, and so let me show you, these are all the so you've got incomplete offers, the ones that are in progress that I'm working on at the moment, and ones that I've completed. So these are the ones that are incomplete. These are the ones that I'm going to be focusing on for now. These are all the offers that I have completed already. Either did them years ago or I've done them over the last couple of months. So you can see there's loads. It goes on and on and on, right? And then advanced. And they divide it up into like beginner sign-ups for you, then I think there's intermediate somewhere, and then it goes into advanced. So I'm on the advanced section now. And you can see over here, it tells you like how much money you should make roughly. Since I've been doing this time round, my profit is like £700 at the moment roughly. So I'll show you that. And then these are the ones that I have in progress currently. So like I said to you, I've got any one time I'm probably doing like 2 or 3 bets at a time. So I've got 3 bets that I'm currently doing at the moment. And Vickers is the one that we're focusing on today. So we've opened our account. They literally show you step by step. Click here, right? And then click next. And they've said we need to change the odds to decimal format from fractional. So let's do that. I can see here it says fractional, and we're going to change it to decimal. Okay, right, so we've done that. Click next. So we need to place a qualifying bet. That was the initial bet that I said to you. So it says we need to place £10 at odds of 2.0 or greater in order to qualify for our free bets. And we need to use the odds matcher tool. The odds matcher tool is here on Outplayed. It's a tool that they created in order to help us find the bets so we can get our free money. So they had a separate calculator when I was doing this, but now it is literally embedded within each of the platforms, descriptions, instructions that they give you. So here they literally list it out for you. I used to have to go to a separate page. I don't do that anymore. Like, it's embedded here for you. So you're going to click select on the bet that you're interested in. So what I like to do is I like to look at it here on the Outplayed platform, and then I marry it up with the other platforms as well. So this is the different matches that qualify for our free bet. So if you remember on Vickers, on the initial page, I've deleted it now, on the initial page it said that we had to make bets with odds of greater than 2.0, right? So these are Outplayed suggested matches that meet that criteria. And so as long as you click on any one of these, then you will be able to unlock your free £10 bet. So it also tells you here how much money you will profit or lose. So here you can see we're going to bet of £10 and we'll make a minimal loss. Depending on the odds, we'll make a minimal loss. So this says we'll lose 61p if we take this bet, which is a Brazilian match here. I'm going to do one that ends sooner, so I'm going to do one that ends today. So it is slightly more loss. I'm going to lose 64p, but I kind of want to just get this done kind of sooner rather than later. So I'm going to lose 64p, but that's okay. And it is with, what's that, Almeria, if I'm pronouncing that right. It's a Spanish league, Almeria versus CD Castellon. And these are the odds. And so we're going to select this. And it literally tells you, go to Vickers and place a £10 on draw. That's the instructions that we have to follow. That's what Outplayed is telling us to do. My exchange is already connected. You can connect the account. This wasn't available before. Now you can connect the account, and that's where they're going to lay it for you. So I'm going to literally click here. What was the name of the... No. Right, so it says that we need to go to Vickers and we need to place a right, so it said we need to go to Vickers and we need to place a £10 bet on draw Almeria. So I'm gonna just go here into the search and I'm gonna type in Almeria. saying no match found. Did I spell that correctly? Let's see. I did. It's not coming up there. Okay, the other way we can look for it, we can see it's a Spanish second division. So I can look for the actual division. I think that's second division. Segunda. Oh, yeah, here we go. Almeria. So this is it. So we can see it's 7:30. We can see the date. It's the 16th. So we're going to see. And what I like to do as well, I know that Outplayed does it, but I like to just confirm that the odds are correct. So it says 3.70, and we can see that matches, right? The back odds are 3.70. I like to just line it up first. So there, and it's popped up here, 3.70, and we're going to put £10 down. Okay. What I'm also going to do before I continue is just line up the second bet as well, the lay bet. So it says, remember I said you need to have like a decent sized bankroll. So this is it. This is where we're going to lay the bet, which is on Matchbook, and it says it's already connected. You need to have £27 available as a lay, so that's just sitting in the account. We need to have available £27. I actually have £111, so it's ready to go. And then it says I can just click here to place the lay bet. But like I said, I like to just go and just line it up and make sure it's there. So let's just click Almeria, and we can see that's the same match. And again, let's just confirm the odds. 3.95 are the lay odds on the draw. So we can see that, right? It says 3.95. Right. So 3.7. We can place the bet of £10. 9.5. How much do we need to have available? £9.37. Alright, so we're going to place here £10, and I can see up here that that's confirmed. So it's gone now, it's empty. I can also go back here and just confirm £10 has gone down. There, I can open it up just to confirm as well, and that's on the draw. I like to confirm it, and then I'll click here, and I can see it says success. So the lay has been placed there as well. I'm going to save that. I like to keep track of how I'm doing as well, and I like to just go to Matchbook as well. I'm just going to refresh. And I can see here, that's the one, this is the one that I just laid, £9.37, right? So that is all done. So what I'm going to do now is that match is happening tonight at 7:30. So I will come back tomorrow when the match is done and show you when I get my free bet. So that's all it for now. We've got to wait for that match to finish. Hey family, so we are back and we're about to do part 2 of our match betting. Our match has settled, so we're gonna go and have a very quick look over on Vickers, and if I click over here, my bets, so you can see stake £10, 16th, that was yesterday, and it lost. The game lost, right? But it's okay, because now we have unlocked a free bet. So can you see here it says use free bet, and we've got one free bet of 10 available, and I've got till the 1st of October to use that. I actually had to contact them because when I first logged in, the free bet wasn't there. So I had to take a minute out and just send them, they've got a live chat, so I just went onto the live chat and sent them a message, and yeah, they messaged back. Took a few minutes, but they messaged back just saying, yeah, that's cool, we'll just drop that in your account now. Sometimes you have to do that. Alright, so we're going to click use free bet here. So now the bet slip, you can see it's popped up with the free bet, and so once we add our match, it will use that money. I won't have to deposit any more money. So let's go back to Outplayed. We've done the qualifying bet, and now we're moving on to this free bet round. So again, we have to use the odds matcher tool, which is this section below, to find a free bet. So this time, because we want to keep as much money as possible, we're now going to try and make the odds as high as possible, but as close as possible ideally as well. So the odds matcher tool does that for us. We don't actually have to do anything. It says this here, the more profitable bets tends to be at higher odds, but it also tells you here that if you're playing with higher odds, it means that you have to deposit more money into Matchbook to lay your bet as well. So I think if you remember before, it said I had like £100 in there, so that should be enough for us to play with. So let's see. Again, I'm going to try and go with a bet that's not too far into the future. So Thursday, this is 2 days away, so yeah, we'll probably go with this, and this is showing now if I make this bet, Los Angeles FC versus Austin, then I will make a profit of £7. So we're going to open that up, and it's telling us to go to Vickers, and we're going to put £10 on draw. That was Los Angeles, right? Yeah, Los Angeles. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to search Los Angeles, and I can see, like I said, I always like to just make sure that the game matches up. I can see it's happening on the 19th, and we're going to do to draw. And again, I always like to just confirm the back odds. So it says 5.2, and over here it says 5.2. And here you can see now down here at the bottom it says place free bet. I'm not going to do that yet because I want to line up the second part of the bet as well. So it says you need £35 in Matchbook in order to place this bet. I have £120. If you remember, I think yesterday when I did it, it said I had about £104. That makes sense, right? Because the bet lost at Vickers, which means it won over on Matchbook. So if we go on to Matchbook now, let's go my bets over here. I'm trying to remember where my previous bets are. Settled, yeah, over here. So this was the bet that we did yesterday, right? So here you can see I made a profit of £7. Obviously it wasn't a profit because we lost the money over in Vickers, right? But it fairly balanced out. I think we lost like 60p or something, right? So that's why there's more money over in this account now. So we're going to do the same again over on the other side. As Outplayed has told us, we're doing the same match, Los Angeles. I'm looking it up. I don't have to because we know that Outplayed would do it for me, but I just like to just look and make sure it's there. Alright, so we can see the draw is there, and it's the odds are 6.0. Go back to Outplay, we can see that it's 6 there as well. So now everything's lined up. It says click here, and then we'll place a lay bet. It will do that for me. So now I feel good. I'm like, yep, cool, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click the draw. I'm going to triple check. I like to triple check. It's the draw, Los Angeles versus Austin. Just confirm it's the draw I'm placing the bet on. Yep. And then it's going to be the same on the other side. So yes, we're going to click place free bet. We can see up here that it's there now, and I can confirm that as well. Right, so it's been placed, tells me it was placed today. We can see here happening on the 19th at 3 a.m. and then go back to Outplayed, and I'm going to click right here. I'm going to do it on Outplayed. That has been done as well for us over on the matchbook. So again, we can just refresh and just confirm, and I can see now it's popped up here, Los Angeles as well. That's been done there. And like I said to you, I like to save it here as well to the profit tracker. I know the match hasn't actually happened yet, but I assume it's all going to go through absolutely fine. Right, so that is done. That is done. I said I'd give you a quick little tour of Outplayed. So yeah, as I said, that's done. So yeah, as it said, once that match is settled on the 19th, we should have an extra £7.50 in our account. So I will confirm that. I will show you that when that's done as well. So yeah, I said I'd give you a very brief tour of Outplayed. So I think I did show you the sign up offers. So I showed you that these are all the offers that are incomplete, that I still need to do. There are some I need to do. These are the ones that I have outstanding at the moment. And then you have your complete offers that I've done. And so it shows you if you do all of the offers, just on these sign up offers, you should make at least £940. Should. It's rough because, you know, things go up and down and the odds are never exactly, you know, as we expect them to be. Things change, right? But roughly you should be able to make that. That's just on sportsbooks. Now you also have casino offers, and these are all the casino offers as well. There's loads. I haven't done all of them. They're not always risk-free, so I'm very cautious. Like the risk-free ones are fine, but the not risk-free, you have to be prepared that you might lose a little bit of money. So I haven't done many of them. But again, see, look at this potential estimated value of nearly £1,500. I don't have any in progress at the moment, I don't think, but these are the ones I've done as well. So I have made a good amount of money. I've had a great time with casino offers recently. And then here is the reload section. So like I said, once you complete the initial sportsbook and casino offers, you can go to the reloads. And the reloads are, you've done your initial bet, you've done your first bet, you've made your free bets, you made your money, your profits from the first bet that you've done with each of the bookmakers. And now on a regular basis, they will continually give you offers. These are all the offers that tend to come up on a regular basis. So this is how people are able to make, goes on and on and on. This is how people are able to make £500, £1,000. So it's got even here, just alone, do these and you should be able to make this amount of money. £378. That's how much money you should be able to make on a monthly basis at least. And that's just the reload. So yeah, that goes on and on. It's got sports reloads, there's casino reloads, there's training as well. So for every different type of match betting that you have, there's training. Like there's also like accumulators, which is when you don't, I've shown you how I do match betting with like placing one bet at a time, but sometimes you have to place 2 or 3, 4, even 5. I've got to do one at the moment that I need to place 5 bets at one time. That's called an accumulator. You have to place more than one bet at one time in order for it to qualify. So there's different training schedules for that as well, and they give you step-by-step videos and show you how to do it. So it's really awesome. Amazing. Yeah, I have nothing but good things to say about Outplayed. And then these are all the tools that we use. So within the videos, within the step-by-step instructions, you get access to this already. You don't usually have to use this, but it's just good to know that it's there if you do want to. I'm recording. it's just good to know that it's actually just sitting there for you. But yeah, there's loads of different types of tools. I'm not going to go through all of them because it's all pretty self-explanatory once you're doing it. And then there's a forum here as well, and the forum is where all the Outplayed members chat about the different types of match betting, the different bookmakers, problems that they might run into, and solutions, how they overcome it. Look, 10,000 topics, 80,000 posts. There's such a wealth of information there. You will never be alone. And like I said, there's also a Facebook group as well. We are back. It's the 23rd, so it's actually been quite a few days since that match settled. If you remember, there was no money here before, and now my balance is £42. So that means that the bet won here on Vickers. So we have £42 over here. And now we go over to Matchbook, where we laid the bet. Again, here, the 19th, Los Angeles, and I lost £35. I didn't actually lose it, but the bet didn't win here on Matchbook. And you can see it's saying that I've lost £35. So what we do then, simple calculation, £42, which is on Vickers, and we minus £35 that I lost in inverted commas on Matchbook, and that leaves us with a profit of £7. Okay, so for that one bet I made £7, which literally, like, you know, you saw me do it with you. Like, was it even 10 minutes? Was it even a full 10 minutes? I don't know, 10-15 minutes. Obviously I was doing it slowly, so I brought you guys with me, but that's £7 made. And like I said, all you need to do is do this for a couple of hours every week. If you can do 2 or 3 bets within an hour, then you could be making £20-30 in a day. Do it every day, and you can easily see how you could make £1,000 then in a month. And then all I would do then is go to the next one. Go to the next offer. So these are the ones I've got outstanding at the moment. So I've literally just finished this copy bet one, and that was a profit of £40. Vickers, the one I just showed you, £7.50. Like I said, it's not always going to be perfect, but yeah, we made £7. That's all good. And I'm in the middle of just finishing up this tote one as well, another profit of £25. So these are kind of the ones that I'm doing this week at the moment, and if I take their kind of averages of how much we should make, looking about £70. That's not too bad. You know, like I said, I'm coming to the end, so I'm happy with that. And just doing some reloads as well. So yeah, if I make £70 a week, we're saying £300, £300 to £400 if I then add the reloads. £300-400 in a month, considering I'm mostly like at the end of doing this, is not half bad at all. I hope that this video has been really helpful, and if you've been umming and ahhing about match betting, I'm going to insert a couple of comments on my earlier videos that I made that shows you people that have actually made money doing this. It is possible, and people are like, wish they'd done it sooner. So if you've been thinking about it, if you need some extra cash like today, and you could literally make money today, then you need to get into match betting. And I'm going to drop the link below for you to sign up to Outplayed. And if you are thinking about different ways of making money online, I'm going to drop a link to my side hustle website, blog, so you can learn more about some of the other ways that I make money online as well. So guys, I hope this video was super helpful. If you have any questions about match betting, please drop them below in the comment and I will answer them to the best of my ability. It was great chatting with you again, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one, guys. Take care. Bye.